Hey, what's going on? How you doing? So as far as today's music goes, I think I figured it out. The main element it lacks is emotion. It lacks the ability to pull you in emotionally, and that's across the genres. I don't care if it's whatever Nashville considers country music today. I don't care if it's pop music. It all just sounds like nursery rhymes. It sounds like a reflection of our society today, which is dumbed down. I mean, it doesn't have challenging melodies. It doesn't have it doesn't have great lyrics. The rhymes are very simple. The rhyme schemes are very rudimentary. There's no challenging or virtuosity in the playing. A lot of it's computerized, auto-tuned, synchronized, time-corrected. It's had all the raw emotion completely pulled out of it. It's had everything smoothed out of it. You know, I mean, life is not smooth. Real life that humans connect to is messy. It's edgy. You know, it has edges to it, and this music has no edge to it. It's not real. So that's why it doesn't matter if it's an acoustic song with just a guitar player, like one of these new Aaron Lewis songs. They can pull on your heartstrings. None of this stuff that's coming out of Nashville with the pop beats and the hip hop cadence in the lyrics and the fake country accents and the generic country male lead guy that pretty much looks the same and certainly sounds the same. That's why it doesn't pull on your heartstrings. That's why none of this music will persevere. None of it will be in the zeitgeist longer than, a handful of years. This will not be played on oldie stations. The great music of yesterday, I don't care what genre it is, will still always be played on oldie stations. This new stuff is disposable, just like all the junk we buy from China, or I should say we used to buy from China. It's disposable, just like this pop culture. And this is what happens when an empire or a nation runs its course and is in the process of de-evolution. But that's a separate subject in itself. So that's what's going on with music. That's why it's so horrible. That's why I don't learn any new material, because it's not worth it for me. None of it will stay around. I very rarely, there's less than a half a dozen times a year I get requests for anything new. So why should I learn it? It's horrible anyway. It would be like pulling teeth for me to play. So your mileage may vary. It depends on what you want to do, as far as in the context of trying to make a living as a musician. But there's enough good music out there, and there always shall remain enough good music out there for you to play that for the people to enjoy it. And don't let your song list only be dictated by what people request, because people being put on the spot can't really think about anything. You don't have to play Hotel California every gig. Just because somebody will like it and request it, that's the shit they hear on the radio all the time. You can play something cool, like a Ray LaMontagne song, or a Ryan Adams, or just good, something that's good music that they might have heard a movie, or they might know. If it's good, people will like it. It's that simple. It doesn't have to just be throwaway pop or the most popular stuff that they want to hear. You don't have to play the stuff everybody's playing, but it does have to be good music that people can emotionally, on a human nature level, connect to. So that's my thought for the day. And keep trucking, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.